Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on your location. I'm greeting all of you. Um, how's your day been? For those in Nigeria, how's the whole place been? For those in other parts of the world, those that their hearts are with us, how has it been for you today? So, like I said yesterday, that I will be going live today just to update you guys on the current happenings that is in Nigeria at the moment. It's becoming tougher. I don't want to use worse because as children of God, there are some words we shouldn't use. Yeah. So in as much as I don't things don't really go well, I try to control the language I use. But it's only God that will come true for Nigeria. We need God right now. We need God right now in that country. So I'll be hearing your opinions. I would love to know your own t- take, like what you think or what you do not like. Um, about it's not up to 2 hours. I uploaded a video on my channel, Joy Bliss World. You can check it out. And I took my time to just though it was just for few persons to ask some Nigerians in diaspora, that is UK to be precise. So I just did that so that it won't be is a personal thing. I did that to know their own take too on this whole election matter. You understand? And even before I started making the video, they were already expressing their dissatisfaction. They were already telling me, oh no. So I was like, it's not about just telling me, it's more like a survey kind of thing. Let me just put it into video so that people can watch. You are welcome, Leader Opene. So I have asked some Nigerians, imagine, that means if we have, like when you do general survey now, as it stands now, yeah, you are welcome. If we have like say 10 Nigerians, huh? If we have like 10 Nigerians and you happen to ask them, who do you want to be your president? I bet you out of the 10, if not all of them, 8 will tell you they want Obi. 8 will tell you they want Obi. So it's not about my personal choice now. Just watch the video. Oh, Azan Rose, you are welcome. You are welcome. Thanks all for always supporting me. I will keep updating you guys until we get to the root of this election matter. I won't rest because it's my country we are talking about here. So I was just saying a few minutes ago that I uploaded a video on my channel about 1 hour 30 minutes ago. Yeah, and out of my busy schedule, I just quickly met some random Nigerians to ask them who they want to, who they prefer, or who they want to choose as their own president. Yeah, and all of them, they didn't even think, Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi. You can watch the video after this live session. So meaning Peter Obi is what is the person the people want. Yes, Rose, you said is the final result we want to hear. The truth is they can't even release the final result now. I don't know, was it not day before yesterday or yesterday, ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo um, did release the letter that they are toiling with fire. Any result that is contrary to what, let me not say he has now, what the masses have, it won't be accepted. So it will be difficult to release any result now. And one of the persons I interviewed said this is the only election that she has seen. This is day 3, if I'm not mistaken. Tomorrow will be day 4. that results have not been that they've not declared winner yet. This is the only election, at least that I have known of, that result is taking time because they need to really put many things in place. There is now commotion everywhere. There's commotion here and there. Another thing that made me laugh was Ekiti people doing protest that they never voted APC. If the people that voted APC are in Ekiti, let them also come out to say they did vote APC. I am not praying for war in Nigeria, but the truth is Nigeria is not taking it easy at this time. Nigeria is not calming down. Everybody is wise now. Protest here and there, protest in Lagos, protest in Abuja, protest in Ekiti, protest everywhere. So I just wrote out briefly what I will talk about, and if you have your opinion, just indicate in the comment section. So they said protest takes place outside Collation Center Abuja. I even watched that one personally. There will be protest now when people are saying black and they are calling, yes, Linda Pena said the youth have woken up from their sleep. No, nobody is sleeping now. I know they want to drag this whole matter. They will drag it, they will carry it front, they will take it backward, they will take it, that at the end of the day people will tired, but the youth are not getting tired. By the time we remember what happened during NSAS, by the time we remember Boko Haram, who will keep quiet? We know how many lives have been lost, innocent blood shed because of the state of the country, just because of some particular people that think they are above God. Okay, they've released results for 14 states. Okay, we have um 36 states in Nigeria and they've released 14. And they said for a country to have a president, at least that president should have at least 25% votes. See their tricks now. Currently, from their own calculation, because we are not accepting the result. Currently, they said Tinubu is leading with 39% of the vote so far. How is that possible? How is that possible? Not with what Nigerians. So thank God for social media. Thank God a lot of these activities were captured. Yes, a lot of them were captured. In a same country, I will still keep saying it. In a same country, you are saying, rigging here and there. You don't even need to wait to call the result. You just have to scrap it. There's no need. In a country where they are telling people when to vote, when not to vote, where to vote, it's just simple. So now everybody or the opposing parties are calling for cancellation of results. What's your take? Do you want the results to be cancelled, or how do you want it to be? Again, INEC is saying they are ready to go to court. What that thing implies to me personally, if you are using your full chest to say take me to court, it means you have something that you are relying on. Either the judges or the lawyers or whoever have been bribed, because you already know what you are doing is wrong, but then you are still justifying yourself that I'm ready to be taken to court. I'm reading the updates, I'm not just saying it. I got out the news from News Live on internet. So they said INEC said complaints should be taken to court. So they are ready to go to court, irrespective of whatever havoc. I'll call it havoc. Irrespective of whatever thing they must have done, they said they are ready to go to court. Why must you conduct an election that should lead you to court? Nigerians, please answer. INEC officials, please answer. Why should you conduct an election that it will now end up in court? Why can't you do something free and fair according to what we've said? A lot of people are saying, even with the little, you see, 8 years is not a joke for another suffering. Honestly, most Nigerians are suffering, and the ones that are enjoying, like, You won't even know they are in that country when others are saying, oh, hey God, oh, I don't have money. There are some that are just eating this money, embezzling money. They don't even use bullion van again to carry money. They use all those lorry trucks because money is too much. If we keep saying God, God, God should come, God will not come personally. And that is why I think God is using the youth now. God is using the youth to help Nigeria now. They are not relenting. My mom just sent me a video some minutes ago about the protest they are doing. But you know the painful thing in all these things is that it used to lead into violence, killing. I even learned somebody died after the vote, the election on Saturday. Whether there was gunshot, I don't know. How can we be dying because of our rights? And you think the blood will just go like that? The blood of the innocent will not just keep quiet. No, God will always fight for his own, and it's time for Nigeria to take what belongs to him, to her. Yeah, it's time for Nigeria to take what belongs to her. Okay, they said three opposition parties allege um, widespread of rigging. Everybody knows that already. Everybody knows that there was rigging. It's not like they said they rigged. Oh, hello Sheila, you are welcome. You are welcome. Oh, this is my sister from Kenya. See, I was in school today, and even Ghanaians, Kenyans, they all know what is happening to us in Nigeria. Sometimes I feel so ashamed. I feel so ashamed that how will people just be looking at us, especially when we are just doing the rigging. You see people will just be like, look at these people. Eh? Thank you. You are welcome, Sheila. So it's getting tougher. It's getting tougher. Now is what there must be a winner. In a case like this, there must be a winner in an issue like this. It could either come out peacefully or the other way around. Now they said um, um, Bola Tinubu has about 1.5 million votes ahead of others. How? How? How did he get that? Eh? Is it the same Nigeria that youth have been crying for Peter Obi to come in? How? How? Then they said the parties have called for cancellation, describing it as a sham. Even if they don't call for yes, yes, peace. Yeah, we pray for peace. Sheila, thank you. Even if they don't call for cancellation, Nigerians are already wise. We will not accept any result that don't belong to us. Like we are not going to accept it. It's just that innocent people will go in for it, but then justice will prevail. You know what is interesting in all these things? Peter Obi is just calm. He's just watching. That's how you know a wise man. He's just calm amidst all these issues. He's just calm. And someone that is calm like that, when the person will finally talk, you know what it is. That man deserves to be the president of this country. The only president that keeps saying, go and check my records, go and check my record. It's not easy to have a clean record in Nigeria. Nigerians, if they ask, can understand what I'm saying. It's not easy. When someone tells you go and check my record, it shows the person as, even though it's not 100% perfect, but the person has tried. And all the time this man has been saying go and check my record, nobody has ever come to counter him to say, oh, it's not true, you did this, you did that during your tenure. Then yet some old people will not allow some people to rule. I don't know what their game will be, whether they just want to be in power for life. I don't just understand. I don't know why we are dragging election as if it's children that are doing the election. If some people say they don't want you, then you let go. eh Nigerians, 80% Nigerians are saying they don't want APC. Then if you are a matured person, if you are an old man that you call yourself, won't you step down? You are seeing the handwriting on the wall that people don't like you. You are still forcing your head into it. What makes you think when you get into that post they will be happy with you? If they are not happy with you entering into that position, is it when you've entered that everything will be okay? Forget half last. Let's receive sense. Let's receive sense. Eh? It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. I just learned again this evening that UK foreign bodies have now come to Nigeria because truth is it's getting beyond our power now. It's getting beyond our power. This one drags. This one drags. We will not go anywhere. We will just keep going back and forth. We just keep going back. But now I learned foreign body with coming. So at least those ones I know they cannot easily be bribed. They can't easily be bribed. So when I pray that they are coming to intervene, we bring, progress, we bring balance. There will be a balance because me, I know in my heart of hearts the cap fits Peter Obi. One of the persons I interviewed today, there was one statement she used. I loved it so much. He said, "Let's give the cap to who the cap fits." Yes, it sounds like parable, but there's sense in that thing. Let's give the cap to the person that the cap fits. If the cap does not fit you, then stay clear of, stay away. At least let's try somebody. If Peter Obi doesn't deliver, then we will know it's our fault. Yes, we will know, we will bear whatever consequence. Is it not so? If some set of people are saying they want this person and truly the person comes in and falls below standard, it's our own problem, it's not yours. Let us face it like that. That you trying to prove that you will do better when the opportunity you've been given before now, it was a lot of things happened. It said rival protests have taken place outside the commissioner headquarters. Yeah, it's what I've been reading since. There's now rivalry protest, and then it's innocent blood that will just be shed now. It's innocent blood because some people may not even partake in it, but it will rob them one way or the other. So I advise my brothers and sisters, my friends over there in Nigeria, please be careful where you go this period. Any place you know or you are sensing is not safe, please don't, just live there quietly. And when you have a group of people where one is supporting this party and the other one is supporting another party, please stay clear. They could be agents. Stay with those you know share the same opinion. If all the people who I interviewed today were supporting APC, it would have been well with my interview. But as I was asking them, they were saying no, it's Peter Obi, Peter Obi. So we're all sharing common goals, and that was why the whole exercise went on very well. Then there was a particular person I approached. She said she's not ready to talk into the matter because she doesn't want to shed innocent blood, and that a lot has happened in Nigeria. And she was like, if I know I want to support Nigeria, that I shouldn't be here. Everybody has different reasons. There's a proverb that says, he who fights and run away will live to fight another day. Hope people know that adage. If I know this thing will take my life, I can go from far, still fight the fight. It's just wisdom. Bible says wisdom is profitable to direct. Opposition calls for Nigeria poll to be scrapped. Yeah, opposition calls for Nigeria poll to be scrapped. Yeah, so it has to be scrapped. But another question is, if the whole election is scrapped, what's the probability that the one they will do again will not be rigged? That country, I don't trust them again. What's the probability that the same thing that happened before will not happen again? If you are watching now, what do you think is the best solution to all this? How can we combat this effect of rigging, trying to change figures? How? Because cancelling it, redoing it, what happened the first time can still happen the second time. If they bought votes, I believe they still have enough money to buy more votes. Yeah, I believe they still have more money to buy more votes. Okay, if you are trying to say take it to the courts, are there no human beings? The people in the courts that are trying to pass judgment, are there no human beings? Can't they also be bribed? So what's now the way forward? What's now the way forward? What's the way forward, Nigerians? I'm asking, what do you think is the best solution out of all these issues, all this chaos, without lives being lost and everything will be settled amicably? What's the way forward? What's the stand of the churches? So far, so good. I've only heard Dr. Paul Eneche talk about it, and he was very angry. He was very angry. Yeah. Okay. My husband just commented and he said international bodies will have to be involved. That's the only way. That's the only way. The issue of saying God should come, God will come, God cannot come down physically. Yeah, it can't come down. He still has to go through somebody. But in Nigeria now, I don't even know who is who. So, like my husband has said, international bodies should come through for us. I think that's the best way. And I overheard, I think some have come to our aid. Maybe tomorrow, it will be made more public here on on their on their plans for Nigeria's election. Yes, I think it will be made public. Again, I learned that there will be one in Abuja and Lagos. Those are the two major states in Nigeria. So if Obi could win in those two places, why don't you think Obi can still take more than half the more than 50% of other states in Nigeria? You know, it's just logical. It's just logical. If you can win somebody in his own place, what makes you think you cannot clear the places where the person does not exist? Huh? What makes you think so? But it's Nigeria, anything can happen. And I learned Tinubu won in Ekiti, Kwara, Ondo, like that. And Atiku won in Osun State. I'm not trying to condemn any of these people, but sometimes we need to have sense to reason things. And I hope this result will be changed in no distant time. Okay, we have 36 states and 14 have been released. We have more than half left that have not released their results. So let's be hopeful and see how um, it will go. And for the reaction from the title I gave to it, the reaction so far has been to the favor of Labour Party from those in Nigeria and from those outside of Nigeria. The reaction towards all these things has been to the favor of Labour Party, and that's Peter Obi. So if everybody or almost everybody is in support of Peter Obi, I believe he deserves it. He deserves to be the president of Nigeria. I believe he deserves to be the president of Nigeria. And I pray for the safety of that man because I don't also trust some strong men in that country. I pray for the safety of that man that they will not behave funny. They will not behave funny. You know, when they've tried to get you by some physical means and it's not really working out for them, then they will try another pattern. You understand? They will not try another pattern. So, but I know God's hands, God's eyes are watching over Peter Obi. No evil will prevail over him and his family. God will cover him with the blood of Jesus. He will not die. He will live so that he can do that which God has placed in his heart to do for Nigerians. However it may be, I know he will deliver. And for those that are saying all of them are the same thing, even if Peter Obi comes, what if he doesn't do anything? To me, I feel those people, they are being biased. They are being biased because you don't just want to come out straight that you are supporting APC. You have seen the characteristics of somebody, at least more than 50% of the characteristics. The person is not faking it, and yet you don't still believe that this person can deliver. Then you are biased. That person is biased. Okay, they've tested this man. If maybe Peter Obi has not ruled before, maybe it's just a neutral person, we may just be saying let him come in, they are all like that, but he has ruled a state before. I know state is not country, I understand that, but someone that has ruled a state before it will give you an hint of how he will also rule the country. And the man has wisdom, he has IQ, he's smart, he's fit, you know. He has what it takes to deliver. He's eloquent, you know. When somebody is presentable, is this kind of a person that when he goes for international meetings, you will not be feeling like, oh, this man will go and disgrace us. I don't know whether you know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Rose said winning is about the number of states now. Oh, that would be great. That would be great because I was thinking it was figures actually. If it's by state, out of 36 states, they've only called 14. So we have 22. We have 22 states left. So God, anything there can still be a turnaround. If out of 22 he's having 20, he's already the winner. Yeah. So I'm still very hopeful. Oh. It doesn't matter how rough they will do it, but I just know that the cap fits him very well. If you know you are against him coming as well, I don't think anybody here is against Peter Obi. Hardly can you see or hear anyone saying I will vote for APC. There was a particular person that was bent on where everybody's entitled to their opinion. Person was like, I want APC. Nobody is saying you should not vote for who you want, but try and look. We are under the leadership of APC, and there is so much hardship. It wasn't even this bad before Buhari entered. The state of Nigeria was not this bad before Buhari entered. But as soon as he entered, it became worse. It became worse. So we have tested it. We have tested the APC. At least we have seen them. So let us still test another party. Now it's not even about party self. It's not even about individuals. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it plays, and I'll keep updating you guys. And by 9, I will just go live again and face the camera to Arise TV. So we'll be getting updates of all that has happened. Yes, but by tomorrow we shall know more. We shall know more. Oh God, this is funny. Election is taking more than a week. It's so funny. So by tomorrow, I'll be freer. Yeah, I'll be freer to really monitor the whole thing. We will see where this whole thing will end. We will see where this whole election saga will end. But at the end of the day, Peter Obi will be victorious. So thanks so much for joining my live. So see you in a few minutes time. Like I said, I would just take it directly to the TV so you can be getting acquainted with the figures and whatever must have taken place in the collation center during the day. Yes. So thanks all for watching. See you guys later. Bye.